Let me tell you a story about a thing called science. My name is Adam White, and I love science. Here's the story. We're gonna go and make our own story. We're going out in the world, we're gonna do science, and then we can tell others all about our science experiments. So come join me on this journey and make a story doing it. Science! Today we're gonna start off with a little experiment here. We're boiling some water. It is 10 degrees outside in St. Paul, Minnesota today. And we're gonna then chuck the boiling water into the air and see what happens. Science! Well guys, it didn't turn to snow or ice, but it made a lot of steam. So there's that. Maybe try it at home and it might work for you on a colder day. Hey guys, science! Back here, outside this time. We're gonna try and freeze some bubbles. Look here, I've blown one and caught it. And just waiting on it to freeze. It looks like the outer edge over here is starting to freeze actually, if you can see. If this isn't science, then I don't know what is, and boy is it making me all sorts of excited. This is what I like to see out of my bubbles. Frozen. Oh, yep. I would describe it as like a hard, flimsy plastic of some sort. My hypothesis is that if I were to jut my finger in hard, it would probably crumble or break. But just for fun, I'm gonna try and lick it. Nom, nom, nom. Frozen bubble for breakfast. Science. Here we are today. Science brings us outside. It's kind of cold out here, but that's okay because science says when I put this tube of Mentos, this is Mentos, into this bottle of Diet Coke, we might have an eruption. And so in order to set this one up, we just put the Mentos in this tube, and then we're gonna put this here on top, and then we're gonna just load it up like a little hopper. And when I remove this piece of paper, we might have a bit of a science thing going on. Science. Gee, science! We're back here, inside this time. Oh, with Mentos again? And balloons. Diet Coke. What could all of this mean? I don't know, but let's find out. I'm gonna put some Mentos in here. And I'm gonna put the balloon on the pop bottle. Now, the last time we had a bit of a conundrum. I got my gloves all messy. Not okay with me this time. I'm gonna hope for a different result, but let's see. Hopefully, if this works, we'll blow up the balloon. Look at that. She's a plump. She's a plump. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, man. If this isn't science, I don't know what is. Excuse me. Gosh, I needed to take a deep breath after all of that science. Here we are at the end of the science show. And I don't know about you, but I learned almost too much science. I'm going to go home and probably take a nap and maybe dream about science. You guessed it. Bye. Ooh, excuse me. All that science gives me shivers. know what keeps me warm at night? The thought of science. When you go home today after all of what you just saw, witnessed, science, I want you to proclaim out your windows, out your... That was going nowhere. What can you do with science? Question. What could you do with science? Well, I'll tell you what, you can do anything with science. Thank you for coming along with me today and exploring the wonderful world of science. And next time, do some yourself, because I can't do all the science in the world, and if I did, this world would be weird. It'd be a weird, bad science world. Let's do science. Let's do it together. I'm out. It was a good time. Science. Here we are, guys, back here outside.
Alright, ready? Are we ready? Scene 1, take 4.